Hi guys, that's me again. I decided to try to do something new for you, and I remember how much I like to draw with colored pencils from my childhood, but the people's opinion is that colored pencils exist only for kids, like crayons and all these things, and it's not professional thing. And so that's why I kind of didn't draw with them for many, many years, but I always had them. I had the best of them, and I had the best brands, but I just had them there. And today I just decided to give them another chance and give myself another chance to use them. And I decided to try something different from the illustration of the book or whatever illustration might be. Just decided to draw some kind of face or something. So yeah, I don't have much experience in that, but I'm trying with you, and I feel comfortable that you will watch and give me your honest opinion, and I would feel better than somebody else's with me on the same page. So I decided to draw somebody, don't know who yet. I think it was supposed to be a girl, and I finished up as a girl. So I started with really, really thin 0.5 millimeters regular pencil. I mean, regular in America, we say pencil number 2. That will be a regular, but this one is like a mechanical pencil, 0.5. Why this size? Because the size of the paper is small, and this portrait is really, really small. As you can see, compared with my hand, it's like maybe egg size, maybe a little bit bigger. So this is why to draw these details, I thought the size 0.5 is the best in this case. So I can do like really small places and details, and this is why I got this one. And I actually like thin lines when I'm drawing something like this, but usually I would draw with pencil number 2, as we say. And also I like to hold it in my hand like half laying, like about like 30 degrees, laying down on the paper, so it's like covers as much as possible space on the paper. And so I like to draw with big chunks, especially when it's like something like cities, like urban sketches or something like that. In this case, since it's a face and lines supposed to be more delicate, and then you see I'm using eraser because I don't want to see these pencils lines through the colored pencils. That's why this pencil was the best decision in this case. So I erased most of the lines, and I left myself kind of places so I can see almost suggestions, but at least I know the places where's everything, where's eyes, where's nose and lips and all these places. I think I might work with eraser a little bit more, but I was worried that I won't be able to see. I just didn't want to make mistake, especially again, I didn't draw for many, many years, especially faces and stuff. So yes, so I'm trying to Anyway, I started with light blue, because I decided to make it like monotone first, to help myself out, to figure out where are the shades and lights, where's like darkest dark and lightest light. And so I started with light blue, and with keeping in my mind that I will add later the darker blue, from the same kind of family of blues. Maybe not, but that's what I feel. So this is what my first steps, and I am trying to make a form of the face and form of the details, such as nose, lips, and cheeks, jaws, and all these things. So yeah, I am drawing really, really slightly, but I think that was my mistake, that I got a really small size of the head, drawing on the paper. It's almost like watercolor paper. So it's not watercolor, it's a mixed paper for mixed drawings, but still I think it's really too rough for this size of for the scale of my drawing today. And this why it looks uneven coverage of this pencil, which, I mean, it kind of gives you like playful, but well, next time I would probably get the paper which is a little bit not that so rough, but more like how to tell, smoother. But well, in the end, I kind of liked the result, and I think that this roughness gave me some kind of interesting finish. Well, again, when you're experimenting, you always have some unexpected results, and sometimes you like them, sometimes they might be really surprisingly bad, and the same way surprisingly good, which happened with me in this situation. So in the beginning, I was kind of worried, like in this stage, I was worried that it's really rough paper. If you start drawing and you don't like something, or you worry, or it looks like a mess to you in the beginning, don't give up. I mean, don't give ever up in anything in life. But in drawing, you can always change it. You can always fix it. Just in drawing, it's even interesting, like how it might end up differently if it doesn't go like I wanted. Let's just see what happens, and just continue, just keep doing. This is art. You cannot predict the final result sometimes, and since it goes like you didn't count on, since it goes like wrong way by your opinion, then just give it a try, and just keep doing, and continue, and see what happens. And then it will be surprise. Well, maybe bad sometimes, but again, you would never know till you do it, till you finish. So this is what I like in this particular stage. I was absolutely unhappy, disappointed, and I just thought, okay, let's just see what happens, because I didn't do it for a while, and let's just, But I remember my feelings in this particular moment, especially that under lips. I thought it was just so too dark. But then I thought, hey, but I didn't do the other darker places too, so let's just do them, and so I did. I remember that the hair is supposed to be dark too, and yeah, and also this strip what I just did for her top, supposed to be her top. Strip. I did on purpose so dark, so it's kind of make it balance for the darkness which I already did on the eyes and lips. So at least it's kind of gives some balance. And then I added the hair, but it's not that dark. So in this moment, I just decided to add another color, and I thought it will be like complementary color, which supposed to be something like ochre, but I thought the ochre would be a little bit too dark, and so I got yellow. Well, I think I should have like ochre, but light ochre. Well, next time. Again, in the end of the day, I kind of liked how it's turned out, so that's okay. Anyway, I am still drawing and still decided to see what happens. So let's just see what happens. Okay, so I kind of didn't like that much that yellow, and I decided to add some ochre-ish, which is more orange-ish than ochre. Anyway, keep doing and see what happens. So I think on this stage I already started liking the roughness of the paper, and I thought that that's kind of interesting to play around, and I was still keeping doing with my mind that I have to somehow finish it up without being too much disappointed in myself and in this experiment. So yeah. And as you see, I purposely didn't make this pencil all of pencils too sharp, as to be the size like 0.5 on my mechanical pencil, because I want to use a bigger area of the pencils to cover it more softly and better my drawing. So this why purposely I didn't sharp the end of the pencil itself too much. And so you see, like, for example, in this area, you don't want to have sharp pencil at all, because you want to make it much softer. And so, yeah, because if it was sharper, you would see much stronger lines. And you don't want to see lines in this case. Well, I mean, if you want, you can, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to see any lines in there. I mean, you can still see the texture of the lines, but not that obvious like it would be if the pencil was sharpened. Okay, back to the blue. So you see, I'm kind of going back to between blue and let's call it ochre in the end of the day. Because this yellow and orange makes ochre in my mind. Anyway, let's just continue doing. So I decided that I need to make like more darker places, in such as like eyes and eyebrows and lips, to make them more pronounced and more kind of brighter, so they would be not in the same tone as the rest of the face, to emphasize them somehow, to take them, kind of bring them out from the face. I know it's kind of stupid sound, but just to make attention on them, bring more attention on them. And I never draw faces with pencils like that, like with colored pencils. All I would do, I would just use number 2 and just draw black and white. And especially when I was in university, when I got my first master degree of fine arts, we would use only like pencil number 2, very, very soft, like sometimes like 4B, maybe 6B, but again, you don't want to push too much to not make mess. But we never used colored pencils. Again, maybe because the reputation of them is like it's for children. I don't know, but I just self-taught myself how to use them. I don't know if I did good job or not, but anyway. So I decided to make a balance for this face, for this head, and make hair a little bit darker, so there will be like complementary dark to eyes and nose and lips. Yeah, I forgot about second eye. Good. Well, you see, it's kind of easier to judge myself afterwards and to comment afterwards while I'm watching the video. But while you actually drawing, you don't see these things so obviously like from the distance, like now I see them and all these mistakes and everything. So it's always easy to judge than to be there. It's almost like the when you're watching video, watching the shows, like you have to answer the questions, and people who are there on the stage, you think, oh, you're so stupid, you don't know the answer. Hey, you know how big pressure they have, these people, in that moment. So if you were there, you would never be able to answer these questions. It's always easier to judge from the sofa, sitting at home and just eating your popcorn. So that's it for today, and I hope I did good job, and thanks for watching. See you next time.